Hello, this is Steve at SteveHuffPhoto.com, and I am here today with the Fuji X100 wide conversion lens. It is the conversion lens Fuji has released that will transform your Fuji X100 into a 28mm f2 equivalent lens. So basically what you have on your X100 to begin with is the 35mm f2 lens, and when you attach this conversion lens, you will then go to a wider angle of view at 28mm and f2. So you still retain that speed and brightness, but you keep the sharpness, detail, and contrast, and like I said, speed of the original X100 lens, which is an f2.35 equivalent. So let's take a look at this conversion lens. When you take this lens out of the outer box, you will see it comes with a carrying pouch that says X100 on it, so you have like a black velvety pouch to carry your conversion lens in. The box that the lens comes in is much like the boxes the lenses for the X Pro 1 come in. It has a magnet flap right there, so it keeps it secure inside. When you open it, we will see what's inside. It comes in a nice padded foam box, and here is the actual conversion lens inside of this plastic wrap. And there you go, has the Fuji cap on it. It does have a rear cap which fell off in the bag, so the rear cap goes on right there. It's not very large, but it feels very solid and well made. And there you go, wide conversion lens. This is the lens. It turns your camera into a 28mm f2 equivalent, and basically it's really simple to put on. Attaching the conversion lens is really simple. You basically just take it and you screw it right onto the lens that's already there on the X100. You just screw it until it stops, and there you go, it's already on. It adds a little bit of length to the X100, as you can see, but nothing crazy, and it adds a little bit of weight, but again, just a little bit. It's not anything that's going to distract you or keep you from wanting to carry it. And there you go, you instantly have a 28mm f2 equivalent on your X100. After you put the lens on the X100, you have to go into the menu, and this is the top menu, and you go up one, and you'll see a setting that says wide conversion lens on or off. When you put the lens on, make sure you turn this to on, because if you don't, the camera will not do the distortion correction, and your images will have some barrel distortion and other distortions. So make sure that's set to on. Now when you shoot RAW, you're not going to have those corrections in the camera, but if you shoot JPEG, they do go on inside the camera. Once you get that on your camera, you're ready to go. And then when you want to go back to your 35, you just unscrew it, put your caps back on, and store it in the little storage bag, and you're back to your 35. And then you have to go back into the menu and turn the wide conversion lens to off, because you're telling the camera the lens is no longer on. So there you go, there's the Fuji 28mm wide conversion lens for the Fuji X100. It is $349. But it's like adding a whole new wide angle lens to your Fuji X100. You are no longer limited to just the 35mm angle. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Read the full review of this conversion lens over at SteveHuffPhoto.com. Thank you.